5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the gentlewoman from Texas for yielding on this very, very important topic. Mr. Speaker, families across this country are desperate for help. Babies are going hungry. Mothers and fathers are faced with empty shelves, and there is no formula to be found. As a mother, this is heartbreaking. As a Congresswoman, this is unacceptable. And this is why I will be offering a motion to recommit this bill in just a few moments. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, 67% of children rely on infant formula for some portion of their nutrition by the time they're 3 months old. One of my children had to have formula. That's 2.7 million babies that need formula their parents cannot find on the shelves in their local supermarket or anywhere for that matter. We need to address this supply chain crisis right now. Our families deserve solutions. The Biden administration ignored the warning signs that a formula shortage was imminent, sitting on their hands until the shelves were bare. Their incompetence underscores the need for funding to come with guardrails and accountability for the FDA's failures. Throwing additional money at a problem is the wrong approach. American families need a plan to fix this crisis and to get that baby formula back on store shelves. And they don't need us spending more of their hard-earned money to do it. So my amendment would redirect a targeted amount of unused pandemic funds to address the baby formula shortage. It would use $5.75 million of existing federal funds to respond to this crisis immediately, right now. My amendment would also require the FDA to report to Congress on the shortage, ensuring that the American people know exactly what the administration is doing or is not doing to get formula back on the shelves. We would also immediately require an assessment of all baby formula stockpiled by the federal government. Can this formula be redirected to the marketplace for families? Can we do that right now? This amendment ensures the FDA commissioner can't travel anywhere unless it's related to the baby formula crisis until this crisis is addressed. Mr. Speaker, we have seen the impact this baby formula crisis is having across our country. The mom whose baby can only tolerate a certain kind of formula. The dad who is scouring Facebook groups tonight trying to see if he can find what his baby needs. Or the grandparents who have gone to 3 grocery stores, driven miles, and are still empty-handed. We have an opportunity here to really work together and enact meaningful legislation that will get baby formula back on store shelves as soon as possible and ensure that our families are not ever in a lurch like this again. So I ask my colleagues tonight, join us in fighting for families, for babies, and for taxpayers. We can do it all together. So vote yes tonight on the motion to recommit, adopt my amendment, and let's get this baby formula crisis under control. And Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to insert the text of my amendment in the record immediately prior to the vote tonight on the motion to recommit.
Without objection.
Thank you. I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. The gentlelady from Texas reserves. Gentleman from